Emperador saying, and I'm a boating. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Emperador saying, I'm a boating. Naa Torshie. Mammy, I find Naa Torshie. Maybe say Emperador saying, and I'm about my meeting. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Why? Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. What is wrong? Naa Torshie. Manage. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie. Emperador saying, and I'm a mountain. I was young as a mercy. As some as in Mudrupa. Naa Torshie, Akopa Asem. Ede abeso ono ankasa ne komu na obebi sasa asemben ena maami akoswa ede abeto ono ankasa Naa Torshie na adwene se odi yewura Dr. Bawumia bro na ensema e river no ano edrepa fire kese pa run from the mountains into the tree of Naa Torshie. Naa Torshie radio say odi intro intellectual dishonesty e dey good Dr. Bawumia ni masi because of say yeah promising and say they want to make her the vice presidential candidate for the 2028 elections. Next MPP when here or to me about be vice president for this republic. And the one is party no dey call vice presidency dino ogu party na ni mase. And to a chantro enra an interview oyere pa FM. And a maami kwatra ase and o say ne me chantro e dey akire Ghana for. Na we mu na ne nsɛm a ɔkeka ya no bi na ade akyi anɔpa yi abɛyɛ topic of the day and at the various radio presenters a sabio ɔmo anyine na ɔmo akwadre ɛwɔ Ghana amanyɔ ɔsɛm mu obi akyerɛ na adwen ɛwɔ nsɛm a Naa Torshie kogyina a ɔyere pa FM ɛka ya no na ɛnɛ I'm here to give you exclusively Movement TV ɛna anɔpa yi ɔmo reveal masa deep secret binom pa bone pa maame we ye wa ho maame no hu na te se volume no bone pa maame ni die me ye kwesi asama me mo akwa ba bone a maame no share that trans one office ho a odi ye no bra sa na wo ye nyina na oye de kana Japan style ni bi let's make Bawumia lose so that we can come back and contest Bawumia in 2025. The answer no. Naa Torshie ni pabone because ene exclusively tie nsema Gordon Bediako is that the name Gordon Asad Bediako e dia begu abonten kwanya Naa Torshie fa so sabotage the victory of MPP and that one of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's succeeder Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Why can you do this to your own party? Onini kunu ne yere ne onini kunu ene ne ma ene namfofo they were enjoying sika na wo sen ka enko na enko nkoto sabio the grassroots no omobotom na nka 2024 no omompia bontre emeto aba na so Naa Torshie sidabi ono de wakese obedi MPP amanyoko no bone ne de obedi party ne bone yambo nguram na yentie video no bi ye wi ane ase aba ha bo modern so be subscribe na wa like na waja o comment nso na ehu ache o kama yentie video no bi emra sisia
Sasa we are no the Ghana for any the 27th April letter 2024 ye kenkan we fidie so our finance minister Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam extra be ma Naa Torshie ebisa ne say development partners e di sikaba e ma sikanete account e wo district assembly common fund ho from December 2022 ebe si April 2024 who release the Kano Farm Assembly for ni adwuma enunti development partners ne bu afu say omo nsan fa sika ma e ma ban ni fa nya adwuma at the time na ban no e wo e under an IMF condition ana ban ni pesika or pedama or jidama to sre na sika na te assembly common na enunti Swiss government abo ban ni training say sika $22 million so the bebo aban no on farm because so the kind of 6 million so 4 million aba e ma Naa Torshie etisika no so it's Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam extra krata a very strong weather statement and a letter e de come ma Naa Torshie pacho eno so na Bawumia and esimi release ana na anopei ye ma Naa Torshie e ka se okumase endro asem na akufo ade se okofa Bawumia se o me fix dollar am wentimi am fix dollar ama dollar no call 17 cedis na NDC for buy omo the dollar no about 12 cedis so omo the sika de gumu so omo the den de gumu omo BT MPP for enti yankan no ho asem I'm sure okay a good invitation and okay we also put the fact on the table na documents am intercept here no me so me dey actually for me kwa ko boss video natural me ba Naa Torshie video no me ba ibebisa Naa Torshie nso say adenti na ono as common fund administrator sika o release ma assembly ahodo no 4 quarters no eye a year and 3 months o kan nyina bomu a eye ana 4 quarters ne say 4 years me a year me bo a eye year me da say so quarter be 3 months so o kan nyina bomu a sika de ma assemblies no in a year no a year less than sika NDC for ediama assembly no in a single quarter the second quarter I have the document and pay me the betro me enko tie ma Naa Torshie mra ye ba na ye bisa na ma na answer question ye live on Facebook ye live on YouTube oba like na share na ja comment na enka wasem ye ko hwe video ni mra
than the NDC. Today they beat us to it. They said we have the men and we are more knowledgeable than the NDC. Today they beat us to it, didn't they? That's not the only thing they did. They have been able to keep the dollar at 12. Why is anybody not blaming the governor, the finance minister, and the vice president who chaired the economic management team? Is it because I'm a female? I'm a woman. So in this country where we have too many male chauvinists, it's easy to put your hand in a woman's eye and blame her for something. No. The dollar has been kept. Whether they are putting money in, whatever it is they are doing, President Akufo-Addo made it clear that he only brought Dr. Bawumia to come and help him to fix the economy. He said, if I say it in Twi, yesikana ye jata enunti na makofa Dr. Bawumia se ombe yesikane mayen umianum. If after 8 years yentimi anye sikana, where are the men who are blaming me? Where are those who are pointing fingers? Semina mima yelusui. What about the fact say 17 to the dollar? All those men, do they not exist? It is sad that I have to come out and talk about a party like this. But the way they are pointing their hands into my eye, I have infections in my eye. And it's time for me to bring out that log. I did not do anything wrong. I am an agent. I'm a tool. The job is by the administrator is to receive funds from finance, and when you receive the funds, you disburse it as approved by Parliament. If you receive funds that is not approved, you cannot be allowed to disburse it. I worked hard. My job was given to me by President Akufo-Addo. By the time President Akufo-Addo was leaving office, he honored a few people that he believed had worked very hard for him.
Okay, enti we mama Naa Torshie mama ne naso mama we ya naso na membo the other part ne kan na fe yeni kan eni komo ha mane no anaso. Okay, enti medamo ase. Enti we mama Naa Torshie na Martin kan. So o say mama Naa Torshie we de wadaroma, good morning to you. Oni mi say me de wuro me pewa sempa. Ba edubre say demand accountability a ye be ye sene a wonamo a wo ka say Dr. Bawumia in deserve to be the party ni no ye be kan okran so de akiro enwane nkose say wo ye obanti ana. It has nothing to do with Oba. It has nothing to do with Oba. Ye demand accountability say ka kire MPP grassroots no ni enti a ye di sika ma se fabua assembly ahodo ne wan fa sika na moa na wa hyeda so be di Bawumia abro na wa wie na part na lusu election ne wa kwa bonche ka se Bawumia na me lusu nti on sem fata se obesa di part na nim enya Oba asem obi en kan sa wo Oba obi en kan sa ebiem o say you were giving funds to manage. Yes, it is true that you were giving funds to manage, but bisa ho say was Dr. Bawumia also giving funds to manage ana? But your Local Governance Act 2016 at 934 no and no ena emma this Assembly Common Fund administrator na kwan say onhwe na onche sika no be pa jo hu say Ghana constitution no emre bia wo ba bia ma Bawumia kwan so onche sika pacho mi bisa wo dey o manage funds yema o emra ema ho kwan say Ghana sika district assembly sika man ni benya nyina consolidated fund benya nyina no emu I think 7 or 5% yemfa maw na manage na che be pacho wa hu say Ghana constitution da ho no and any statute of parliament no e o ba bia say yemfa one city krama vice president no manage da be catch yen why MP da wa be yi unimra no be catch yen say what the emra no ma ho kwan se ye ma sika na manage there is sika na ma net account mu na what tinkran na assembly no ebre na nkrofo bre na what sika no so pa cho kire ye mra e kire se ye de sika ma Bawumia se o manage Ghana ha ade a constitution no de ma vice president pe and say or chairman of the police council asa nothing bibi any ho chairman of the police council and no ana constitution no eka ho asem ne aka nyina o president ne pa and o ma biye and no tina na Akufo-Addo de share Bawumia nsa no o deliver ni nyina drones enemy goods ka say drone 6 centers egusu ye adwuma enemy ka say okọ enyema ekoso na anopei simple questions ena yibisa yebeto aste bisa my mother asebe no makwa na me wi a me ne omommo a me ne anya sa expose wi ye wi na to issue ni because me documents no ebe kire na ya bisa o say NDC for be $17 omo de about 12 na dey na Bawumia as chairman of the economic management team went me anye wo susu unim say Bawumia chairman of the economic management team no na ye management team ni kwa mo nya adwuma you know it na wo susu no NDC ba ye omo 1/4 common fund omo de ama assembly no e do so say wo de 1 year 3 months sika NDC for e de ama assembly bia no e do so say wo de 1 year enti won so adenti ena na won fa sika no kwa assembly mo fa anya adwuma da sebre munyo munye o man grofo mu chiro mu anya eso se ba nsa ko kama chi ye nua bia boko de nyameti ase okay enti ande mu mi nwram na ye nya adwuma no enti pacho ye fa assembly report no okay pacho fa the Kaffa West region there we na we na ye to aso dwam na ye to aso no enti me pese me wi na enti na pese me de mo ba mu ntina na mo boa me ja o the figures no ye ho ade pacho ye fa assembly no na ye fa release a call no enfama yes engineer Dasebre we here MPP time sika maame Naa Torshie ede ema assembly hodo e pacho me di kana ma select we ye western region pacho first assembly no ye friend Hunter West pacho fourth quarter and 2023 fourth quarter last 3 months no pacho mo saying
330,681 cedis 81 pesos.
Okay, 2024 pacho first quarter mo saying
299,631 cedis 81 pesos.
Ena esan ya esan repeat here
no repeat here.
Ti
asa akwabia no obejimi light bill. Busumi bia the credit na eba.
Ena eba.
Bia no Naa Torshie no.
Okay, it's about the whole year no for the 4 quarters no. Mamo saying
1 million 229,577 cedis 24 pesos.
And we are Hunter
a
whole year. Siko de mo no 1 million no na say saying canis saying 10 billion
and
and
229,000 no say 2.2 billion.
It's 12 billion
or the amount
and the amount it is 12 billion
but no and the
whole year the second
Memphis
Central and also fourth quarter 2023 almost saying
308,618 cedis 96 pesos
and our first quarter of 2024 almost saying
277,568 cedis 96 pesos and
the whole year no almost saying
1,141,325 cedis 84 pesos.
Okay, so assembly in the whole no. Me kind of find this for the patch of NDC for the for Western region second quarter release and Fabra. Patch that's bimu kakra. Sebe ya enya sa dia mami fa so wo yi ni kra mami fa ma yi na Eric Bacho mon kosoro that's me bi mu ha ma obebi mu ho na wahwe tiabusua yusuwe a ebeboa amemu ada ho nti yusu ni amede ama wachiri na bi mu nakọ na fatu west region ho fatu west region abra Facebook na abra YouTube Movement TV on Facebook Movement TV on YouTube pacho ma sendo document ni nyina nti okra word da bat we dey bi we mu eno beboa en to dey bi obetime yi we afiri so Nabra Facebook, Nabra YouTube, Nabra Beshwebi. Obetime the old one atusu nyade to so kane no abre a wo ye adwuma no obetime de no atusu na ba ye exercise kakra be. Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Pacho tro first quarter, last quarter of the 2023 no trophy figure no to mami. 330,681 Ghana cedi 81 pesos. Natural second quarter no first quarter of 2024 and no year 299,631 Ghana cedi 81 pesos. Natural final figure no to 1,229,577 and 24 pesos. Okay. And when is the car, Mami Naa Torshie, administrator of the common fund, no, or release the man, a man for some money, assembly, hold on, so mon fan judgment. Okay. That was my ready. Mofa, we know, and to Sonefa Central region, Western region. Na yenye adwuma hakra western. What am I?
Ye no menua
Na wi aboko de
nyame adum
okay e de nyankopon ase
wo video ba ko bi last one no
ama
me amanti
sa
e ba no to no anti
e ba no
because na me Facebook
sa
me na me Facebook
sa we so bi so YouTube no so de want
okay e bia na YouTube problem into there mesa ba ho da bi bachofa document na media ma osisi ya no NDC second quarter no bo say atro second quarter 2025 allocation bacho jina here brafam ne nkrofo hu say authentic document na media ma no brafam coat of arms in the go on title ne saying
District Assembly's Common Fund second quarter 2025 release
to where sika NDC for
Michael Harry Yamson administrator.
Okay, but I feel koanum kakra. That's when pacho the same district
Hunter West.
Pacho second quarter
4.4 million 455,000 736 cedis 93 pesos.
Census to be
4 million 455,000 736 cedis 93 pesos.
Okay, we are share sasika no as I say mu 3% equal PW but you say no so you saying
231,130 39 cities 44 pesos.
Okay, but the whole year Naa Torshie assembly is saying
The whole year Naa Torshie assembly 1,229,577 cities 24 pesos.
But Tifiri 1.4 ni 4,455,736 Ghana cedis 96
1,229,577
Eyare who say mo pese say dia na dey nyina be ni say kama na bibia aye kama so enti
was it 1 million
ewo da sibre ho odi
difference no 3,246,159 cities 69 pesos.
enti April, May, June. Sikan DC for the assembly no. Ahanta West assembly no. 3.2 million more
extra
than
the whole year.
To the whole year, no munya 1.2 million. 1.2 million. And NDC by
1 quarter.
The same common fund administrator no.
1 quarter. Munya 4.4
million. Me patro afei hwe near the PWDs no 231,000. Patro second quarter, first quarter of 2024 say Naa Torshie mo saying.
First quarter of 2024.
Anya ho hwe wo de no so Naa Torshie de no. First quarter of 2024. Make us only
3%. Only 3%.
The whole, you know, 330,000.
First quarter, no more saying
299,000.
Okay, so
almost.
Wait more. The whole assembly now for a quarter no. 299,000. Then this for no matter towards the family, no matter them kwano. 231,000. Naa Torshie sorry na okokumase na okokwase Bawumia NMPP Lucia but yakwa Ashanti region baby okojina ya na okasa no na Ashanti region for omonhwe sika Naa Torshie ba odema assembly ahodo 18 point djuma ketenkete enjimi ankoso wo Kumase na Asante mantemu a because assembly no ye in charge of local governance any potem gota yes high but any
adanse asukwa
na first but second quarter 2023 Naa Torshie mo saying
second quarter
and the first one fourth quarter sorry
326,365 cities 40 pesos.
True. And our first quarter of 2024 no more saying
295,315 cities 40 pesos. In Tichana Totu.
Okay. And if you the second assembly no any there.
Adanse no for me no.
Okay. And also more saying.
And also 338,267 cities. 87 pesos.
Okay.
And the first quarter no. 307,000 or so. 217 cities. 87 pesos.
Okay. But adanse asukwa say the whole year no more saying.
Adanse asukwa the whole year 1,212,311 cities 60 pesos.
Yanko Kumasi Metro. Okay, so Kumasi Metro and the Wohono. Ono 921. Number 20 32.
Omunya 921,000.
Koka fansa ko susu ni hu ni.
921,000. 501. 501. And then 10 pesos.
Then 10 pesos. Okay.
Total no. Total no 3.8 3,828,000 429 CDs.
29 CDs.
66 pesos.
66. But your first quarter,
90 pesos.
90 pesos. Okay. And but your second quarter. Tio.
Sir.
Naa Torshie. Say one so na ya administrator common fund. under MPP and yɛde sika ma wo and there's evidence to show from finance minister say sika no wɔ hɔ na wote so ɛwɔ nkran and sika ndi odima KME Kumasi baby a akɔtena wo yɛ press conference no the whole year na ɛyɛ 3.5 million NDC buy no 3 months pɛ ɔmo ɛsɛn 6.5 million
Daro ya hwefo ne no nyame asese yen so nya kwanya ba ne Bible asem bia obeka bia ya na nipa ne ntia se sa MPP primaries expose nipa papa expose nipa Bible se sebe akwase ampo kana no tumo ye buru nyansafo Bible asema wakana me kotu se akwase a okana no tumu a ebiri nyansafo obi wa nkasa ya ununa otu say yes mpa we are decent but obi na no kasa pe no so say that is kwa no ntisa sadia aba ya kotu wi no amani pa bi se popo bilibili na bo mo se din o mo ke kansem bi a ama omumudie no eso te kofom se de ni pesi hu wo mo no e kofom and sa election we so about any baby political career. I'm telling you today. Obi a hanu say we president yedi, but the political president ambition about end after 31st January. Obi free system no matter what on fan to baby because and some are working in there no. Any niema wo ya in there no. Eni pe hwe ye tie ye fe mu adwene. Enti se o safata se dabi ye ma obedi party nanim na party ne so ebon to adi wachi ekopritumi ma wa wo kire ne ne wo testimonial na mo twetwe na ya bu fi se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no monya no enti ma keka nsem hunu ade agu no so na mo ho ayefe ba mo hunu se party ba bia ni mi se Ghana the politics no enya tamfo de but MPP ni NDC obi a won ba bia onam eni se wo se wo party ba ahoya binti o prezi the opposition party na woni no kwa akanse na funisa nipa no woye the enemy of the party and the Naa Torshie ye no and so clear evidence say the NDC for ye city no bia no wo matimi stabilize city no 12 cities but we are the 17 enti ba we antimi manage economy no we kire say ye ka say nipa bi ani NDC for ko na krana anya me nwanwa sense man krofo kina bontin say MPP for bi ani NDC for ye meetings esuma se no pense me piepie nipa nu mu ba no ese asem na dance ni ho ye twabi di ya dance ye anse me free nipa nu mu aba no eduma bia na I'm being tempted to believe say sa de no e koso and e bin so e bo NDC abaso e de bo mo ba say yo ko mfre wo no Debre bani nyina nkamfo ano se wayade ye de adwuma hye wonsa na wantumi anya Dr. Bawumia din ebepie musen because akola ye nyim se this assembly common fund Bawumia ni ensa bia wom ye twama finance minister diskana ma administrator fa koya adwuma na wo kotene sika no so na de to jesi wo de to Wellington boots wo de to insecticide ema assembly sia na obeblemu Dr. Bawumia dobia ya na meka Kate asem dobia onabo Clement Wilkinson bebe bia na Kate akoso ne mene onabo na progress ma yira kwa de mu metwi mayan sika no wo hin from de bokwa akodwi sika ne tinkan ene de to jesi ene de to Wellington boots ene de to Federal Common Assembly no ye wo komo esem contract nkitikiti bi wo ha ye di ma assemblies na ma yes school dan yes sebe toilet ye je nema nkitikiti bi no ye di ma assemblies but Naa Torshie etnan kan e fa ni nyina contract ase di ma assembly na assembly ni si eye na ye hunu se assembly no so MC na DC na no ye bi no Naa Torshie si lalai into the contractor no fi ha na contractor no ko okompa opa na okochia MC ya na DC ubo na se o ye adwuma bisa na wo se ye soma mi fra krase me ye adwuma wo ye we enu nyina ama nipa no a ese woni nipa no a mo fom ho no nya nkitawudie kama no mu say aban no ye bibi wo ho no enipa no bo afu omo sika ni ho no de akoya adwuma enti nipa no susu say sika no ho no mo nso mfanya adwuma na be ka say Bawumia na we a what we play victim na me yo ba nti na debe wo yo ba hwan na onye oba na take administration ho na ji say ya twelete free ministry abrew wo si Dr. Bawumia o mu emphasis kanoma no wa meka bi ankyerɛw sɛ wo yo bi a na ubu minister na wo din hyehyɛ adwuma sɛ wo dis assembly command fund ma ye kɔ o ministry akobo minister mane sɛ minister sɛ common fund ni mo but wo a we administrator or this assembly common fund no wo ye sɛ wo so sen minister no mu enti asem no nkoyie no wan kɔ minister wan kɔ kankyere no wo so kɔ Dr. Bawumia mane wo ye finance minister wo na tete ska no enti ama no wo kɔ finance minister mane sɛ no do wo kan president Akufo-Addo na du besi ho ɛno sɛ adwuma wo bɛyɛ ni sɛ wo bɛhwɛ this assembly common fund so this assembly common fund so finance minister na so de ma ho on fa ma wo kɔ president amane so on fa ma ho na the president kan on to no wase kakra
Bonum
Kwaku Naa Torshie asem no ho want mesre won no want to ne bokakra but figures here dey to abontin nei me wa yikitu bi wo ho the fact is say NDC time in scandal econ eso chen MPP time no I don't see how ibi tega say Naa Torshie ne edeke to akọ me ba ade ko ta me busa sa ne say
David to bo asen ko kra
no
mini baby apeso ko to
ma make dem besa be ko na
e wo de to bo memo aka to bo ma o de nya botre memo aka nya botre the fact say unimu no Naa Torshie nso nim say Dr. Bawumia enyo no yes in fact she that CD stability committee in ba 17 33 na wom na Naa Torshie onim ana na oni abem I know the one share no be blame ba
e be bia wo ko na me ko no the making
say ba say 117 dey be gina boom for
me ba
the making
no be can say onim amount e de man say onche enti no bi anya asa because o ka sa dia then Naa Torshie nso nim sana na Akufo-Addo stability
don't worry about that don't worry about that when you na meko what I'm saying is say me put the figures we me can hia me because question legitimate question be busa say do you know how much the man Naa Torshie say wonche and no so this architect the call ya na yenim it people we can even put it aside the most important one no any letters finance minister Chokoma Naa Torshie say ye the sika amount che what so for me that's what the argument should be klata ko what are the by making kind say for to so e ho na si ebusa Naa Torshie say sika na finance minister de man no na what so no de yeden say sika na that's one che no na what de yeden e si ebusa no there is ebusa Naa Torshie say Dr. Bawumia man appointment ana wo say sika kem of finance ministry ya no de watimi aka say sika kem of finance ministry na wo ka che Dr. Bawumia say won ka bi ma and Dr. Bawumia eso opusi but emma wo no le kan yo wo tie video na
ne de ma wa na wote so no de wa ko Bawumia mane say de be ma
na interview no
afani says kanya kunya
na what na so eti ikaku e wo se ebusa Naa Torshie say sika na finance ministry this man kwa ko be service on dodges silent na sa fa to so
okay me ba na me fa letter ne
what the critical issue ni say sika ye de man Naa Torshie say won che ma assembly for no aden na wanche wo sika bi ama o ko bo Dr. Bawumia mane one appoint wo aden wan ka president Akufo-Addo aden wan ko finance minister on direct say wonye another one MPP for $1 you saying na 14 it's NDC propaganda no now you are trumpeting NDC propaganda say you free akonya no so na 17 mo yesa na e man ko for question mo say enema bi a ma ye na mo say da na kwaku try the man is dangerous Naa Torshie until about 4 months ago she was a couple of Dr. Bawumia. She was
after some commission buy.
After some commission buy.
You can't want some more, huh?
What you say? No, what did Dr. Bawumia? Early this year, meetings been at the me masiani bida. but a quadru baby what pushing side is a beer. Was supporting na running mate says be a who's had an enfano and then commercial school baby or said my main quay na me dem condo a running mate asema walk no when you careful na nkofo amie bi na maybe so ama anwu na nim ase more me read later no
media ma ayintuma callina omu famna na
akala bato for letter to so finance minister say sika ko di na atosi ho what am assembly no and now omufanya adwuma empuntu mana animunyam emre MPP ho a na atosi dia sika no aya akonwa and what is it that therefore fakata no to so ne kenkai me for me that's where the issue is say e den sika no wanche no what ye den kwakum sika be di ho na so de kwayade na wo mfa nkwa wo so mso timi ye na ma bibiri
oh yeah unim
ebetimi dada no mo hu unim sa
oh yeah
ebetimi kwaye friend say fresh bill 2 months ni 3 months ni ade wo for yes ah wo it says can na wo no de ye dey wo krata ni
anti goro kan krata ni ko me hwehwe ade
me dase wo say we 27th February 2024 yeah ye koto aba wo
yeah
was it the administrator District Assembly's Common Fund Accra District Assembly's Common Fund Responsiveness Factor Grant transfer of funds to beneficiary institutions. Was a reference is made to the implementation of the District Assembly's Common Fund Responsiveness Factor Grant in respect of district performance assessment 2. We are in receipt of a copy of a letter dated 12 December 2023 by which the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development requested the office of the District Assembly Common Fund to transfer an amount of 181 million to the sub-consolidated accounts of the Metropolitan and Assemblies to the D-Part Secretary for the implementation of D-Part VI activities. Copy of letter attached. We have noted with concern that these funds have since not been received by Patrol Braseki to a answer. Me date bi na mpese be hwad safa ko fon kakra
December 2022
okay show letter what no February
27 February 2024
me da se pa what letter 27 February 2024 and was say na omonya letter 12 December 2023
sika bi abeda ho
sika bi da ho mo say omo enfa nko bomo enfa nko which means kano na akoda ho dada before this letter was on 12 December
but letter date that can koda ho letter
oh but then I
letter to the kan ko
that's why you are the number 4 as you are aware okay number 3.3 was we have noted with concern that these funds have since not been received in the accounts of the beneficiaries to facilitate the implementation of D-Part 5 activities in 2023. This is hindering the progress of work and effective operations of the MMDs.
That's the municipal
Metropolitan Municipal
as you are aware, prerequisite for committing funds by our development partners to the DACF RFG is for funds meant for the previous cycle of the D-Part to be transferred to the MMDs for their planned activities in accordance with agreed allocations. The ministry has received concerns from our development partners on the delayed transfer of funds to MMDs. They said, apart from the local government minister, I am worried that what talk no. Now one more minister from on the brain no so.
Says can the brain
not about me ho. Not about me signature. Number 6.6. Was it the Swiss government is reluctant to execute a new grant finance agreement of 22 million, of which 6 million is meant for D-Part Part 3 activities for 2024 due to the fact that the 4 million they disbursed in December 2022 1 year plus corresponding GOG contribution for implementation activities 2023 have not been transferred to the MMDs.
I feel one date no.
My friend,
1 year.
December 2022.
I'm business.
December 2023. Why the money go there?
December 2022 no.
And that's Canada.
Swiss for this sense can Swiss buy. And ɛna aban Ghana government so
ɛne deɛ
so ɔkɔm sɛ wɔ hɔ wɔsɛ plus corresponding GOD contribution
ɛnti yɛde ne nyinaa ka ho
yɛde ne nyinaa ka na to 2022 asa 2024 27 February na scandal so Naa Torshie ho
bɛɛ sɛ 1 year 2 months 1 year 2 months
the continuous delay in transferring funds to the MMDAs brings to question government's commitment to sign bilateral cooperation agreements and poses a serious threat to the Ministry of Finance's mandate of mobilizing more resources to support our decentralization agenda for local economy development. We cannot afford to lose such potential grant funds as we navigate an IMF program of fiscal consolidation and economic recovery. I didn't wait to say, I was a child what this no. A good and a bad in the mass. You want to community say, you discover this guy. And we decide, yeah, finance minister to occupy ka hofra the sanka beba to not
aban say our IMF program
yes
ontimi nko international market and body see
e ade we na beboy
grant me biri ye jai nti kakra no aba no nso no
se de adwuma tentem no mu
say piska no na ebra so say Swiss government e so the additional 22 million eba say
na enya kwa di e za ka hofra
su ye
eti me bi me da account me bi madu
na onim ne ehu says 22 million ba emu 4 million be ko district assembly common fund na other 18 million be ka no akọ other sectors of the economy
yes.
Because of Naa Torshie na other sectors
4 million keke na de be ko
18 million na ka no na eno so akam nti as a finance minister e trust a strongly worded statement we e de come Naa Torshie release
me nya ne ntie nse ansa na minister siska bi o baby ne say anase action be say muteki asa no beto krata so no na woni wadi hu nkomo
na so fiti preko penya ni sa
what I say na woni wadi hu nkomo ejire woni ne di hu nkomo e copy Jubilee house ama epedifo friend no ka kire de say won fa sika ne nko edru ba bia anye no ana finance minister say me say
krata so
me pese be kasa manka ho fi na me to krata so na da ti be yabusa
ene edi adansi
ne krata ne ene atene tu ene krata na atene to ama obi anwu say eye wo na wo tisika no so 2022 na sika ne begu account
whole year twem whole complete year
twem
about 2 months be to so na sika no de yare
e copy my to krata in fact I will say ko feda ko busa say when were the funds released
because after so actually
now
maybe anya ho no this can call
they were krata ba kon sabre anon for assembly sika no kono no we release this card ama NDC MP for Bia East
so
fancy clinic
and the otiminya bi ma NDC
now when release this kind of through local government ministry no we release it through the regional coordinating council say omofanya adwuma ejidambotwe hu ye no na dambotwe tro letter command say ye hu say we release this card ama MP for Bia East which da a champion or NDC MP enti say sika no o demand so onfanya kwan e fihin fa na o demand no na sika ahe anyway wode ne saade ama enkrofo a ministry no enim fanchi mubra one responded we mua into that I said Dambotwe etro to the president no catch mampani se mampani ni ekoso e wo ministry ho eni common fund administrator no on cooperate oni yen enwene ocho letter so man so a onyu ano into na ne ekoso e wo ho ni the reason why into ya ne empese e de ne ma bibiri ba no e basa no a e raise a lot of questions
yes esa na obebusa say but there was somebody in charge obebusa say the president the whole man
no nya tumi na no tumi
but person kan na motwe krata no
da motwe die no da bi mekoko me report ba ko bu school feeding program
okay
kwaku
yemma me na me hwehwe no me be ma ma odi ato
ye de nyame ase yemma ne bebreba obubu fu aban wi and say school feeding programs ka na enko me wo auditor general's report kwaku yenka wo de bibia na me fa we ma wo
o de okunfa we mo
me nya fa we ma wo
okay ne ma me fa we ni mo
na ye hwe
me medical de CD no e de amount but mo fa toto so na godon emfa yemfam CD to dollar rate no say we ye me mama ni Thursday 5th December 2024 and 13th January 2025 dollar no say na rate no etie ti mo fa to so na ye say ye meti for okay so godon mo fa ti for from na
5th December 2024 US dollar
it was a daily exchange rate it rate Thursday 5th US dollar buying na you say 5th December
yes 5th December
2024 ebeka 2 days am ya to aba
na 14 cedis 9 14.9 me find say 15 cedis you find say 15 cedis
we dey find
no
and that pound 19 and a euro and so yeah
15.6 in the M5 back no so January no mra me Akalan
any
okay
we January 13th 2025
and less than a week na NDC aba power
if I buy mo no
na you find 15 krampo dollar
40.7 and a euro 17 no and a euro 15 and a pound 17 and what about pound 18 80 for no continue
Naa Torshie
we
internal progress ya ye konti
do chanto
wu wa party nani mu ase thinking say Dr. Bawumia na egu nani mu ase yes say appointee so ye ni wura ban oni se ne video no say no ofi say Dr. Bawumia na egu nani mu ase
akala fa ba kwa
mama koka nkasa no pe nti owie ya na bana really salakes koka mami ju take anope
onim na god in kase figures na aba no say ni say but I feel say enne as a delegate when you fair idea how disbursement no maybe a call na you can about decentralization but be able to can say e do Naa Torshie susum no yes centralization again or say oko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia who ekoye complain send your minister ni any minister never dambocho your minister no bunu no need dambocho ye adwuma wa hu ni ye bi wo ho na wo ye eni suban bi wo ho na wo da ne di na enne wo wa betnesi bu aten e wo party hu kan no ma na dambocho ubu no dambocho na wo di bu o ma no dambocho frewa ebia na onim si eni se bon dambocho frewa uko president wo say president amount confirm green light ansana why the SL and now say asanti mem omo se be kire common fan no dodo ade mom ni sa time sika da enne bunti kesika e boy ni sa sika na da account mu 1 year no Naa Torshie where wona money go dey where the money dey be yan say ya na akoye na Brian Becker say fertilizers na enu ho no ye musaw what me you fertilizers am na no fertilizers distribution see ye musaw Naa Torshie what me ya no where wanna fertilizer go dey wako do asantime mu be twetwe ye busaw me pa ocho we delegate no busaw say Naa Torshie where wanna fertilizer go dey they say busan say me important wo sika sen na ade man because me hu krata chese wuwunti ana mpuntu ama me di akoma boni ekoto aba wuwunti ene ye to abati ahe ye campaign na sika na otwetwe man krofo bi se ye nko lobby enfa man for vice president na nipa na wo kana sema wo ka se enye ono na wo pa ne choso ma vice president no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ogune enye onu na 3 months ago minu nya na wo committee ni mu na wo ka wo pacho wo di sika fufu ankrofo say ye mam Naa Torshie asem de mam ka minu nya na wo committee o se so nya advice na sa appointment na on to me nkoye adwuma mom ye nkan ko bi ngire no akotena nkoye krokro de jon we know na ubebioma this time we also come with names and amounts we are giving out.
Okay.
All right. You can krata.
Okay. It's me wa letters and 9. Ba mamemfa district assembly common fund die no. Auditor general die no.
Okay.
And start.
And okay.
Enti pacho Alkaline. Me said the first one be bound. Fe no to so mame. Table bi me da say why adi. Where report of the Auditor General on the management and utilization of District Assembly's common fund
With all apologies to Nana Hesi Ojide, Omiem Kakra.
I read the beam. Nana Hesi did the Mekwan beam. Medasi, beam Kakra. See, I apologize to you. Okay, what straight away heading in the beam Kakra saying failure to release where your auditor general failure to release funds to Ghana school feeding program. Ghana school feeding program. That's what I say. 166 billion, 222 million, 965,000 and 57%.
166 million.
Are you
228,965 cities, 57 pesos.
Correct. 166 trillion. 166 trillion.
I just can't make home. That man called man winning boy. Now, 27, paragraph 27, was say the 2021 approval formula for the allocation of the District Assembly's Common Fund earmarked 10.18% to the Ghana School Feeding Program. We, however, noted that out of a total amount of 266,222,965 cedis 57 pesos that was appropriated to the GSFP for the 4 quarters of 2021. The administrator only released 100 million to the school feeding program on 2nd May 2023. Hey, the details are provided below. Okay. Opening balance was
okay,
and now was say first quarter 2021 appropriation 44, second quarter 51 million, third quarter 53 million, fourth quarter 2022 46 million. It took now 100 million. And now what the coin. That's it, bre. The work can say auditor general so work can you. One can say budgeted for appropriated. It's the budget tonight. Where you the
allocation.
Allocation. 266 million. At the command Naa Torshie say. What program for no ekano.
Inti abria na emanu simo semensa so Kumasi.
Say let's call Naa Torshie.
Amania ye hunu Kumasi was
school feeding no okay no mo ko ho na yese simo semensa akoye ne nsasi
in fact
Naa Torshie tiska so
December 2023 a man be quite demonstration on the neck of the feeding him. I remember. Kwaku, any yo.
Not the general says can we?
Auditor General, 266 million, dear man, administrator. What you 100 million.
166,
166 million, 228,965. 57 pesos. Was it in that cannot to show? It's the best in the universe. Kwaku and so honoma. As my men call letters be
one say and it's not make say the question no now initial will be sana na me no you know ebe obi be bisa say anka ideal we bisa say sikano finance minister release man na but Naa Torshie doesn't care whatever went on until be blame Bawumia for the city. We also don't care what we know. They say Auditor General say Sikano wo ho. Finance Minister say Sikano wo ho.
What is the argument?
Yes, Sikano wo ho.
But the rule argument now why an easy crowd.
Sikano wo ho.
What tell you all kind of say yes see release Sikano.
Say
HSS can you release him out.
Sika enya keto de ko ma wo. Very nice said ya ma wo.
Sikano na na wo Kumasi ko ye dede. Our regional minister ko gina appointing Sani sa where the money dey
and sika nya akonwa
and what that
so te so
akala bacho next ones bi ai de ma no bo Minister of Local Government Decentralization and Rural Development ko na yen kenkan
krata na me de ma no kwase no kenkan 3 letters in one nti I said okay
I mean
certificate say we na say
mati o say
okay then me we request for
I can make purpose of the camera that butcher in the face.
And no first, and they book away and I bet you that butcher. I can patch Fabra middle, no, non king kind middle. They do I.
Okay, yeah, we are okay. So when November 2022, and now Naa Torshie etro sality bi what the comma honorable regional minister Western North regional minister
interestingly honorable Kennedy Japan
director of
election rigging
election rigging Jojo Obeng
okay ti adwuma ekoye
was a request for funding to construct chips compound and a deba ground yankosro was it the honorable member of parliament in Bia East constituency has requested for funding support but Munsha Bia East constituency
but Bia is a friend Richard Champon now ONDC ranking member on finance committee of deputy ranking member finance committee of parliament ONDC NPP in fact sad NDC MPW now only DC or MPP candidate and
NTM why NDC candidate no as against
MPP candidate no common fund adwuma
but really kama NDC you know so on fan kwe na de no fan kwe din
correct was say to construct James compound and a deba ground. We write to inform you that approval has been given for the contract sum not exceeding 1 million Ghana cedis. Please, we request that you proceed with the procurement process and submit copies of the approved documents to the DACF for records. We count on your usual cooperation.
Okay. All right. Asante wo Eric akala wo call the second letter no soma godon akenkan wa ma Richard the Champon NDC MP no 1 million Ghana cedis but the whole quarter secured the assembly no was 295,000
subhanallah
the whole year secured the assembly no was 1,200,000 1.2 million
but you got second letter
oh the same you got second letter
you know thread
Ubehu nya obi ha we
o say bra from ayika ka me hu soro no say we local government
from
ya pese hu soro no and we local government ministry decentralization and rural development minister the 4th May 2023
okay
was say discretionary allocation of funds from the district assembly common fund. The attention of the ministry has been drawn to discretionary allocation of funds for specific projects stroke activities from the district assembly common fund. For instance, I have attached copy of a letter addressed to the Western North regional minister allocating a sum of 1 million to the member of parliament for Bia East constituency. In the attached letter, reference was made in paragraph 2 to indicate that, in quotes, we write to inform you that approval has been given for the contract sum not exceeding 1 million Ghana cedis. 4. Since the ministry has never been consulted and involved in such approval processes, could you clarify the approving authority and the process of approval?
Yes.
And no more choice asking we say. Was 5. I would also appreciate if you could furnish the ministry with the following details. 1. How many of such or similar special allocations have been done between 2021 and 2023? Yanko. What is the total amount so far allocated or disbursed under such arrangement between 2021 and 2023? And then 3, a detailed report on the utilization of the reserve fund between 2021 and 2023. Okay. Your earliest response will be very much appreciated. Dan Buchi.
Not just
me.
Only one reserve fund be na eno no na omutumi yi sika de boaboa some projects bi e wo district regions bi e na maame no koyi mu 1 million e de ma bia
is MP
yeah we NDC candidate NDC candidate say on fan koye project
yes
meanwhile MPP candidate or MCS DC no na common fund so
and no right say I was saying kwani ni mienu
I didn't know because the minister
office ni da dwene ho
say o
ya fa ne nka ho
mo nyere ho no say common fund administrator no e release scam obi assembly ekọ assembly bi emu or the local government
ministry so
na akọ assembly
akọ
MP no ka ko Jesus kan wa assembly but we no o release kan the regional minister
yeah ne sa
because on person on the motu
e benya twaka bia ya ko last letter no yeah it's based on side my way course no and we read about you actual letter after so actual letter come Naa Torshie no and we read about you letter e come president afie kika sa letter
akala president
Abra, ni akan na tuna last one was so no. Kano bra na yenkin kan. Enti no aha. Enti sha da mo letter do come ma me na to shi no. We ya 4th May. And na June. July 10. Or so follow up to the president.
And just a May now the quite well.
To July 10.
And the 2 months no count
utilization of the district assembly's common fund. The ministry will want to bring to the attention of His Excellency the President some challenges being faced in the utilization of the district assembly's common fund for the development of the district assemblies as a result of lack of cooperation from the office of the district assembly's common fund administrator. Naa Torshie. In the current resource constraint, we are of the considered view that strategically directing available resources is crucial for government. Section 125 of the Local Government Act establishes the District Assembly Common Fund, and Section 1253 of the Act Supra indicates the monies that accrue to the Common Fund shall be distributed among the district assemblies on the basis of a formula approved by Parliament. Yanko. The Ministry for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development has the mandate to provide coordinated and supervisory role over the activities of the MMDAs and to guide their development activities. Annually, the administrator of the District Assembly Common Fund proposes the formula for the distribution of the District Assembly Common Fund to the Parliament of Ghana. Once the approval is done, the administrator of the District Assembly Common Fund has the function under 129 of Local Governance Act 206 to, in quote, administer and distribute monies paid into the common fund among the districts in accordance with the formula approved by Parliament. Section 126 of the same Act states the minister shall, in consultation with the minister responsible for finance, determine the category of expenditure of the approved development budget of district assemblies that must in each year be met out of funds owed by the district assemblies from the district assemblies common fund.
As a minister no say
what the finance minister received by the district assembly common fund for the district assembly common fund. Yes, what the minister, finance minister, and the local government minister and the say was say
says cano
to determine the category of expenditure. Paragraph 8. Part of the approved formula so allocation are activities like national projects, special projects, distress district support, and the reserve funds. The ministry holds the view that when it comes to the above activities in the approved formula, the administrator of the district assembly common fund does not have the authority to determine the distribution unilaterally, as it must sit within a broad strategic framework of government. Yanko. That's how they also. Yanko. As the supervisory ministry of the Local Government Act and the ministry responsible for coordinating MMDAs, we are of the view that the mandate to determine which districts receive such support and special attention lies with the minister. Yes, we are of the firm belief that the trigger for distribution should be initiated by the ministry on behalf of government to ensure it sits within the broad government strategy.
Now, at 1 million, they are come out opposition.
Starting already, I say, you scawaidi, what was a constituency. And you know, say, schedule baby, say the cover beer. I was a bino, and it takes this is a young fan. Seven previous, I have for said, ye, we have with local boy, Naka or more by night, and my minister. Yes, I
especially a breast can widen.
Especially can widen. What's it there be? Even more worrying is the fact that as the ministry responsible for the MMDAs, we are not involved, engaged, or consulted in any form by the administrator of the Assembly Common Fund in the development of the formula proposed to Parliament. We are of the view that government will be more efficient in the utilization of such resources if we align the decision-making process with all relevant stakeholders. It is instructive for His Excellency to know that this ministry has not had the expected level of cooperation from Naa Torshie. In the past 2 years and 3 months since I have been in this ministry, efforts to get the office of the administrator of this Assembly Common Fund to align with the ministry in the strategic determination. I want to hear strategic determination of the beneficial districts of allocations has not been successful.
And you know, the attorney said Dambotwa Akoye minister 2 years
3 months.
Otrolete command Naa Torshie awunia no Naa Torshie be take decision bia consult no sika ese eche onye goro he omo che sen mra mo ya amendment o mra ni mo hu no mo de share mu say this assembly common fund administrator no and a determined formula for disbursement goro ho ena na Naa Torshie gina say oyotu no mo na eya akobisa parliament say ba say na sa amendment ni ba e de be say no ma
was it in the meeting
eya chia yi mame Ahmed Ibrahim
okay mecha hey papa this is why the local government minister in the meantime the ministry has requested from the office of the district assembly common fund administrator details of disbursement done so far from the above approved allocations to enable the ministry align and strategize to aid equity and strategic development of the MMDs. However, she has refused to respond to my letter. No,
copy of the letter present.
In conclusion, this ministry is of the view that the trigger for the utilization of the activities and allocations stated above can and should only be done by the Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Development on behalf of government to ensure consistency with government's aspiration for development of the MMDs. I count on your continued support. Dambuchi.
Enti we enkrata na ekaso enye se obi na agbo no timu po
kasa ba medium
oduni obi atinu
Dr. Bawumia hu what
enti me da so betimi ayi enti no wa hu nkrata Dambotwi ene ne okum se local government ministry ho na assembly no yamane the whole quarter 3 months no yesi yamane 295,313 Ghana cedi 40 pesos se onfa mbo assembly no bra na ye release sika 1 million Ghana cedis ama NDC MP na sika no so yamfa for local government o yamfa kwa assembly ho na ye dey accord regional coordinating council akoma jojo na jojo nso na ono nso so ahwe ama Richard Champon use say sika no e dey aye adwuma e wo community constituency nim ama MPP hwa onima vote MPP ni nya onya 39%.
And also be nya 39
because for the backgrounds, the compound,
the utilization of the fund, no, a local government fund is supervised. But you can't come home.
And for all you know, credit you can pick on Casabansi can you demand from
Ababe.
Or no one I could pay the Sican or the other yet aside in a mamma. My band of credit me and Yam.
A 2 year as a beer
person, Edna Cassette, will be Amaya Lucy. Mamma president, Lucy, not to see a contribute to 80%. Mamma president, Lucy, contribute to 80%.
Yamen Chadie, Enra, some individual who
and you're in my boba corner pay.
Diana Bueno.
You believe him about
Baku sound.
There was a woman account.
I feel they were saying and about many made Sunya or not. Man was I feel the Bawumia and the May Lucy, Nana Ebimo, Edidija, and then 37.
Maybe no new after because of the 2024 election, Bia East, your Mahama enya 14,000, 680 votes. Ejama 70.57. Dr. Bawumia 5,737 votes. Ejama 27.58%. Naa Torshie be cancel Dr. Bawumia 5,000 votes. Inti me enfa ne nkobiem. Meanwhile, on kan kire wo say, ono na bi sika 1 million Ghana cedis. Recommend DCMP ni project.
Ya kinkan nyina no. Ama afedie clarity aba enchichimu aba ma na MMDC so mu aye hi wo mu district oku I was say
but me who say Alhaji Bodinga send message say yempe bre MMDC for no make come
reach out to you.
Yes, enema mi ensa na no pay e dia tudwa 1 sika ewo maame na sika ewo na maame Naa Torshie ye nya Ghana ban e dia ma no ene ne amanonefo nso dia ma so mfanya adwuma a wote so ana onche na enu ntin amanonefo no bo say enu tomu mai sika bi ene ye first one. Second one say sika na odema assembly no afimu no esua ese ni NDC for the assembly no go so miensa ene ye the second point. Ne atoso miensa ene say na odi akokuru kokusem enya hakabensem ewo onfa ni minister enye hwe so no cooperation no collaboration no consultation nothing near ope
demigod
ena oye demigod ni sunsun so ne say
the person 9 and say what is the kakoboa NDC
as
be ya o man pino eni be nyam etia wono ankasa
no party no nti eno ena into the core fabric of lack of local development. Who said that be uncle for can say mu see interchange one crime and so ye pay WCK KVIP because na sika na tin crime
obeti so
now to see that yakunya
ba nyame atom se na so ka was sika buy don wunye
onya sika na also onya sika pa and you know say obi ka say ye nyampo puntu nketenkete a ehun tuma na ya pay ti afa na obi ba na o ka cho say Bawumia na MPP awini a nende wo susu wo hunia be bisa say nipa no ere mase bebre
aka say yes we yam kon nwie no enu 31 January no na ensema sisi
bobo we suma ni but say na me mo Bawumia video no